Next week on Emmerdale, Aaron takes a major risk as he plots to steal from Kane. Elsewhere, Tracy is left at a crossroads over her affair with Caleb, while Gail and Ryan finally get a chance to reconcile with their son Oscar. Here's a full collection of 13 big moments coming up. 1. Mac and Aaron choose their next target. Mac suggests to Aaron that they need to be more daring with their new car-stealing arrangement. They agree that it's time to steal a more expensive vehicle. Later, Aaron is intrigued when a wealthy business partner of Kim's has car trouble in the village. The man agrees to leave his vehicle at Kane's garage to be fixed, which is great news for Mac and Aaron. 2. Aaron takes a big risk. Mac commits sabotage and causes tractor trouble for Moira at the farm. Moira calls Kane for help, forcing him to leave the garage for a while. This gives Aaron the opportunity to break into the garage, but he's disappointed when he finds the vehicle's bonnet open and both wheels off. A race against time follows for Aaron to get the car back in working order before Kane returns. 3. Aaron misses a warning from Mac. Kane manages to resolve the tractor issue quickly and leaves the farm. Mac tries to text Aaron to warn him that Kane is on the way back, but his phone dies before the message can be sent. At the garage, Aaron gets into the vehicle but is frustrated when it still doesn't start. Aaron works under the bonnet to get it going, wrongly believing that he has plenty of time as he hasn't heard from Mac. 4. Tracy suffers a setback. Tracy tries to pitch her forest nursery idea to Gabby. She's pleased when Gabby is enthusiastic, but Caleb insists on attending the meeting as an investor. Caleb's involvement instantly rubs Gabby up the wrong way due to their complicated history. As Gabby is put off the nursery plan, Tracy is furious with Caleb for meddling. 5. Tracy threatens to confess everything. Tracy seeks advice from Moira about her predicament with Caleb. Moira suggests giving the investment money back to Caleb, but Tracy proposes the alternative idea of telling Nate the truth about her affair. Moira warns that confessing all could spell the end of Tracy's marriage, but Tracy remains determined that this is what she intends to do. Later, Tracy informs Caleb that she has transferred the investment money back to him and wants nothing more to do with him. Caleb keeps the money on the table, smugly telling Tracy it's not over for them yet. 6. Ryan confronts Sophie. Oscar makes a return visit to the Woolpack, closely followed by Sophie. She isn't happy over Oscar connecting with his biological parents, but Ryan turns the tables as he confronts her for lying to keep them apart. Ryan is surprised when Gail decides to forgive Sophie for her manipulations. However, Gail adds that Oscar should now be able to make his own decision over whether to spend time with them or not. 7. Charity shares her traumatic past. Charity isn't sure how much to tell Oscar about how Ryan was conceived. The moment arrives when Oscar asks difficult questions about Ryan's father. When Charity shares her age with Oscar, he understands the implications of what this means. Charity is relieved when Oscar says that he's glad his abusive grandfather is no longer around. Later, Sophie and Oscar apologize for going behind each other's backs, and she agrees that he can see Gail and Ryan again. 8. Kim makes progress with Lydia. When Lydia returns to the village following her time away, Kim resumes her efforts to repair their friendship. Lydia admires Kim's determination to save their friendship, and there are finally signs of a thawing between them. 9. Charity and Mac receive important news. D.S. Jones visits Charity and Mac, explaining that Harry's death has been ruled as accidental. Mac is relieved that the ordeal is finally over, but he doesn't realize Charity is struggling badly. 10. Suni loses his job. Suni hopes the family feud will be resolved when Jai discusses the possibility of resolving their differences. Sadly, Jai soon shocks Suni by insisting that he'll have to sack him from his job at the Hyde. 11. Eric confides in Rodney. Eric reflects on his recent Parkinson's diagnosis and decides that he needs someone to talk to. Eric bravely opens up to his friend Rodney about how he's feeling. Rodney was previously dismissive over Eric's diagnosis, but will he now change his attitude? 12. Gabby seeks advice. Gabby catches up with Kim at home farm and admits she needs some advice. She's amused by Kim's ruthless reply to her dilemma. 13. Chaz and Liam kiss. Now both single, Chaz and Liam spend some time bonding. They realize that they're both looking for love and end up sharing a kiss.